Welcome, dear viewers, to a tale as old as time, a story of profound inner strength, and an unwavering resolve against the most seductive temptations. Today, we journey back to an arid wilderness where a spiritual giant faced the ultimate test of faith. In this unforgiving terrain, a solitary figure, Jesus, embarked on a life-changing quest, a 40-day fast to seek divine clarity and strength for his mission. But as hunger gnawed at his weakened body and the scorching sun beat down, an ominous presence lurked. Who was this relentless tempter who dared challenge the Son of God in his most vulnerable state? What were the temptations that tested the very core of his being? And most importantly, what invaluable lessons can we glean from this epic battle against temptation that still resonate with us today? In this gripping journey, we'll delve into the temptation of Jesus, uncovering secrets of resilience, wisdom, and unwavering faith that can empower us to face our own temptations in this modern world. So, join me as we unlock the timeless wisdom hidden within this extraordinary tale, a wisdom that has the power to transform how we navigate our own temptations and challenges. Let's begin. But first, before we dive into the story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode of our enlightening journeys through history and spirituality. Now let's venture deep into the heart of the wilderness and uncover the secrets of the temptation of Jesus. In the unforgiving wilderness, far from the comforts of civilization, Jesus embarked on a spiritual journey, fasting for 40 days and nights. His goal was clear: to find inner strength and clarity for the monumental mission that lay ahead. Yet, as the sun blazed mercilessly and hunger gnawed at his weakened body, an insidious presence descended upon him. Part 1. The Temptation. One fateful day, as Jesus stood on the precipice of exhaustion, Satan himself appeared. This tempter, cloaked in darkness, sought to exploit Jesus' vulnerable state. He began with a cunning challenge. "If you are the Son of God, command these barren stones to become bread." Jesus, though weakened, was unwavering in his purpose. He understood that succumbing to this temptation for immediate physical satisfaction would undermine his divine mission. His response was resolute. "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." Unfazed by his initial failure, Satan devised a more treacherous test. He transported Jesus to the pinnacle of the temple in Jerusalem, where the world lay far below. With a sly grin, he taunted, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you, and on their hands they will bear you up, lest you strike your foot against a stone." Jesus, however, possessed a deep understanding of faith. He knew that testing God by recklessly endangering himself was a path of folly. His response was stern: "You shall not put the Lord your God to the test." Still determined to lead Jesus astray, Satan made a final, audacious offer. He unveiled the splendor of all the kingdoms of the world and their riches, saying, "All these I will give you if you will fall down and worship me." But Jesus, whose resolve was unwavering, rebuked Satan with authority. "Begone, Satan, for it is written, You shall worship the Lord your God, and Him only shall you serve." Part 2. Lessons on Avoiding Temptation. As we reflect on this tale of profound temptation and unwavering faith, we glean invaluable lessons for our own lives. Know your weaknesses. Just as Jesus was acutely aware of his physical vulnerability after 40 days of fasting, it's essential for us to recognize our own weaknesses. Take time to reflect on the aspects of your life that are susceptible to temptation, whether it's overindulgence in material possessions, impatience, anger, or any other personal challenge. Knowing where you are most vulnerable is the first step in guarding against temptation. Harness the power of Scripture. Jesus countered each temptation by quoting Scripture, demonstrating the profound strength that can be drawn from one's faith and sacred texts. In our lives, we can find guidance and inspiration in our own faith traditions, religious texts, or moral principles. Regularly engage with these sources to fortify your spiritual resolve, seeking wisdom to navigate life's trials. Prioritize spiritual values. In the face of worldly allurements, Jesus prioritized his spiritual mission over immediate physical satisfaction. Similarly, we must discern our core values and long-term goals, understanding that they hold more profound significance than fleeting desires. When temptation beckons, remind yourself of your greater purpose and the values that define your character. Reject compromise. Jesus unwaveringly refused to compromise his faith and principles for worldly gain. When we encounter temptations that urge us to abandon our beliefs or ethics, we should stand firm in our convictions. Avoid the allure of shortcuts or morally questionable paths, understanding that true success and fulfillment are achieved through integrity and adherence to our values. Resist testing God. Jesus cautioned against recklessly testing God, recognizing that faith should not be used to justify unnecessary risks or behaviors. In our lives, we should exercise prudence and wisdom, avoiding situations that challenge our faith or safety. Trust in your faith, but also recognize the importance of making responsible choices that align with your beliefs. By applying these expanded lessons in our daily lives, we can equip ourselves to confront and overcome the various temptations that confront us, fostering a life characterized by strength of character, spiritual growth, and unwavering faith.